Welcome to my random kitchen in my actual house this week. I am Brittany Bass, a full-time passenger seat princess and operations manager of Matt Becker Fishing. If you don't know me yet, I am also Matt Becker's girlfriend. He is a professional bass angler on the Bass Pro Tour with Major League Fishing, and we are in full swing of our second year on this tour. And he's actually why I'm always in random kitchens, because we travel around the country and we stay in different Airbnbs. So with this channel and podcast, I get to bring some of the best wives, fiancés, and girlfriends on, even some moms, to talk about their lives, their superstitions, their families, and all the behind the scenes goodness that goes into making a tournament season great. So this is actually mini episode 18 of Random Kitchens. Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, or maybe you can't really tell, but we are sitting at the island in my kitchen in my actual home this week, which means our Florida swing is done. So if you guys watched the previous episodes, you know we were in Florida for heavy hitters, and then Matt finished up third of that event, which is super exciting, super awesome. And actually on the way home, he dropped me off in Tampa so I could visit with my sister a couple of days, and then I flew home. And we actually had 2 days in between to flip the whole house and get ready to leave for a month. So I got in late Monday night, had a fabulous weekend with my sister and her friends, and Tuesday was kind of a rest day and a film day. We needed to get some content done for his channel and get some stuff straight with that, as well as this morning, so Wednesday morning, we took the boat out, did some more content on the water before we left, just so I kind of have things in the hopper and done. But these are all the reasons why the last video I said I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to drop an episode this week and get things coordinated, mainly on my end, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it coordinated with a wife this week, or girlfriend or fiance. Those will 100% be starting again next week. I already have those lined up, but with how everything pans out, I'm grateful you guys are on this ride with me, but these last couple of weeks have been a little hit or miss on what I was able to do and could do and had the capacity to do. So I love doing these. They're so much fun. I love being able to bring you guys into kind of the behind the scenes a little bit more than what you typically see on live. And I love introducing the wives and girlfriends and fiancés. That's definitely my favorite part, mainly so you guys get to meet them. But obviously every week I can't do that, or most of the weeks I can, but not every week. So this week is another one of those that's kind of an in-between, and that's why I called it a mini episode 18, because I was kind of thinking, you know, what in the world would you guys be interested in that I am doing today? And may or may not be interested, but I'm packing up our kitchen for the month, as well as all my clothes. The clothes is definitely a lot less interesting, but I figured I would show you guys kind of what I bring with us 100% of the time, but definitely when we're going to be gone for a month. So we have bins, travel bins that travel everywhere with us. So I am going to be loading those up, and I'm going to show you guys what we put in there and how we organize it. So we will jump into that. Matt's trying to come in the door. You can come in. He's been cutting our grass because we actually have grass now. So that is super, super exciting. And it looks really good. But okay, so we're going to dive into what we have in these bins and why they travel with us. Okay, so like I said, we are getting packed today to leave for a month. We actually have 3 tournaments and a couple of things sponsor-wise in the middle of there. So we need to pack for, it's mainly 3-week Airbnbs, or I guess it's almost 4, a stay with some friends in the middle. But every time we pack to go anywhere, we bring 4 bins at least. But the 4 bins are for the kitchen specifically. They go into every house that we go in, mainly because it keeps us very consistent regardless of what the Airbnb has to offer. So I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick. These are our bins, and I'll kind of go through. This is like kitchen supplies and oddities. This is gonna be your spices and things we need for actual cooking. We bring our own water filter and our own coffee maker everywhere we go, with our coffee grinder and our own coffee. And again, that mainly keeps us as consistent as possible, meaning Matt's like routine as consistent as possible. Every Airbnb offers something different. Some of them come fully stocked, some of them come with nothing. And so I like to be prepared, because normally we're rolling in kind of in time for dinner. We normally go out, but that next morning is either a rigging day or a full day, or it is absolutely practice day. So practice starts, and I like to have kind of our bare minimum headed into that day, just so I know every morning I can wake up, make breakfast, make lunches, and have what I need, and then I can kind of get straight for the rest of the week. But I'll show you guys what's in each of the bins. Okay, now that we are down here, I'm gonna go through, because I actually have to reorganize these a little bit and make sure that they're fully stocked. We are halfway through the season, so I haven't really had to change anything up until this point. Normally I just add to the food one, like the spices when they run out and that kind of thing. But this bin is all my cooking utensil type things, or supplies for the kitchen. So we always bring our own bags. I bring the big ones because the boys like pizza, so we do leftovers in these. And they're a little bit simpler if they need like tackle storage stuff. And then obviously we do sandwiches every day, so we need the smaller. I actually get the quart size instead of the sandwich bags, because we use a little bit bigger bread, so it's easier to get the sandwiches in there. Obviously girl stuff, just in case. But pots, so I bring one big pot, and then a strainer everywhere we go, mainly because we do a ton of like noodle type stuff, and then obviously ground meat for tacos, so I like to strain those. I actually bring a rice cooker everywhere we go. Again, we do a lot of rice or meals with rice, so the pressure cooker is so easy for me. I can just put it in there and let it go, and then it actually keeps it warm too. So I can start that before I leave to pick up Matt, and it makes my life so much easier, because I come back to cooked rice, and if you've ever done it, if you cook it in a pan, a lot of times it sticks to the sides and it's just a pain in the butt. The rice cooker, the pressure cooker, never, ever, ever does that. It cooks it perfectly every single time. So I bring that. I also bring one big flat pan. A lot of places, I used to bring also a small pan, but I don't do that anymore, because I can basically do the same in the big pan and also do the ground meat in it. So most of the Airbnbs have a medium-sized pan or a small pan, but not all of them have a big one. And actually, since we gained 2 more boys this year, I really need an even bigger pan, because between the 4 of them, they can eat literally 4 pounds of ground meat. So yeah, cooking all of that at once is super interesting. I always bring utensils, or cooking utensils, because every place, I think, if they have them, a lot of times they're just gross, because they just haven't been cleaned well, or people really don't take care of them well. So I always bring those, and that obviously includes a trusty wine bottle opener, because I love some wine, and most of them don't have bottle openers, and meat thermometer. So I take those literally everywhere. Let's see. This is in here. It actually holds a cold pack. It's for shoulders. Mainly if they are like cranking, or like throwing a jerk bait or throwing like a big spoon or something, normally Matt's shoulder, like lat area, is just super sore. So I bring that so that I can put the ice pack in there and cool them off. We always bring Clorox cleaning wipes. That is a must. And then this I definitely am going to have to restock. I always bring extra toilet paper and extra paper towels because most of the time they give you like 1 or 2, but with 4 boys and 2 girls staying, at least 2 girls, sometimes it's more, 3, we always run out somewhere. So I just bring it with us. It's just so much easier. And then pan-wise, I bring 2 cooking sheets and a big casserole dish. Again, most places have like 1 cooking sheet and it's a hit or miss on if it's actually clean or not. And I'm not a huge fan of trusting other people's cleanliness. So I just bring my own. Same with the Tide Pods, which I actually need to restock these. So we're gonna add some more there. I bring my own trash bags as well. Again, most places or most Airbnbs, they'll give you like 1 or 2, but with the amount of people that we have, it works so much better if I bring my own, and then I don't have to really worry if we're gonna run out, because typically we do. Crock pot, that's a must. I normally, like on those practice days, super long practice days, the crock pot is the easiest way to get everyone fed, the food's still hot, and still allow me to like do whatever I want during the day. I always bring sponges. Every place, they never leave a sponge, or they leave one that is just like ancient. 100% bring these. Every Airbnb is lacking on their sponge game. This is that little pot that I say I bring, which when it was just Matt and Spencer, the little pot I could get away with for the breakfast sandwiches. These streamers, and this is why we're cleaning it out today. They're not going to be traveling with us, but they were in there from Red Crest Decorations. Again, bow, more streamers, heavens. What else we got in here? These bamboo skewers. No idea why they're in there or what I thought we were gonna do with those. We have a bag of just like plastic utensils in case we get there and there's literally nothing. Matt actually used to travel with a bin before me as well, and so he had those in his bin. That is just empty Ziplocs. I have hydrogen peroxide. So I have like a medicine bag that I bring with us. But I can't remember who got eaten up, but these are all like anti-itch stuff. I can't remember who it was that got bit now that we needed that for, but those are obviously not in the bag that they're supposed to be in. We do bring finished dishwasher pods because, again, lots of people, that's just trash, you inevitably are going to need some of those. A lot of times they do give you a lot of those because they would prefer you wash the dishes than not, but we just bring extras just in case. I always bring a big cutting knife because a lot of times they will have hidden or not put in real sharp knives. Another wine opener. If you could tell, I liked wine. But, so that's in this first bin. It's all of like the cooking appliance type stuff. And again, we're halfway through the year, so I just take everything out and make sure that we have everything we need moving in. So all of this stuff is going back in, obviously a little bit neater than what it came out. And from the looks of it, all I need to add or restock is the Tide Pods. So I'll be adding those, toilet paper, and then more paper towels. So all of the paper towels were used up. Which I'm a paper towel fiend, so makes complete sense. Okay, so that is going to be in this bin. And then after I add all this stuff back in there, I'll show you what is in the spice bin, because that we 100% are going to need to clean out. There's snacks and a whole bunch of stuff in there that needs to go. Okay, so the next bin that we're going to go through is the snack spices, kind of all of my need when cooking items, as well as extras and that kind of stuff. So I have a trash bag because we are probably going to need that when we're looking through all of this. So this is daunting, a little bit daunting. Okay, let's get started. So this is a bag full of snacks that we have been carrying with us. So I'm actually going to see if Matt wants any of these before I get rid of them, but it is Cars, the Cars trail mixes, like Nutty Buddy, or not Nutty Buddies, Ritz cracker sandwiches, those kind of things. The stuff that really you can keep for a long period of time, just like dry ingredients. These are some oats, because Kristen started making us these power balls. They're so good. We got addicted. This wholesome medley, same deal, like a trail mix. So I'll see if Matt wants that. This is, these are pancake mixes, biscuit mixes. Mainly they're in there because when they have the off day, on Matt's off day, like we'll wake up a little bit later, and if there's not a breakfast place like kind of near there, we'll do some kind of like, you know, medium fancy breakfast, like French toast, pancakes, like cinnamon rolls, that kind of thing, instead of just their regular like breakfast sandwich for those mornings. So let me see if I can do this over. Okay, 2 coffee cups. Like I said, we bring our own coffee maker. One, because we know it's clean, how it's cleaned, but also we just love it. And so we bring that with Black Rifle Coffee, AK Espresso is our all-time favorite flavor. We actually get the 5-pound bag, but we bring our own coffee cups just in case. A lot of places do have coffee mugs of some kind, but some of them don't, so we just bring them. We actually were gifted those by one of our Airbnbs. So I just kept them in here and tossed them in, and I just love them. So this we are going through. This is my spice bag. This I probably will need to be restocking, so I'm going to go through that. Potatoes, they were from this last event, so we'll see if we want to make any of those. Extra curly noodles, that's just in case I need to make something pretty quick, or I think I bought 2 bags, made one of them kind of deal. This is my bee mug. Kristen got this for me, and I take this with me pretty much every morning to launches, so that goes in the bucket. Tin foil, extra large. So I was bringing the normal size tin foil a couple years ago, and we were staying with Dylan Hayes, and Dylan was like, my grandma bought the extra long because you can pull it off and it is still small. I can cut it in half, but it always fits every single pan. So instead of having to pull, you know, an extra large amount from the little ones, or do like 2 layers to fit the pan, this always fits every single pan, and you just pull it long ways. So if you're not using extra long, highly recommend. It makes my life so much easier. Light brown sugar, however, this, oh no, let's see. Oh no, we're good. This is the new one. There's an old one in here that I need to get rid of, but light brown sugar for God knows what. I don't actually even know why that's in here. Generally speaking, the ingredients that I have in here are because I use them consistently in something that I make, but light brown sugar. No idea why I have that one. A bird book. I actually think it's a book about eagles. I actually think that might be Matt Steffen's son's book, so we're going to keep that and make sure that they get that back. If you guys want to know the secret to my breakfast sandwiches, it is this right here. It is Kinder's wood fire garlic. I put in eggs. Delish. Highly recommend. So again, Kristen's balls, they have the chia seeds and the flax seeds. So that's in here now. Parmesan cheese, because we put it on everything, literally everything. So there's multiple of these. Stevia for Kristen's coffee. Adobo, which this one is going in the garbage because he's old. Another coffee mug. This is Matt's travel mug. One of them, he actually has 2. Peanut butter. We have, I think 2. Yeah, this is another full one. So this one is half used. This one's a full one. They'll be going back in there. Seasoned salt. I love this stuff. I put it on everything, mainly vegetables. So we do broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, any of that stuff. But I put this on there. Oh, and zucchini. Really good. Again, some more pancake mix. These are for those power balls as well, which I had to get more coconut flakes and chocolate chips because we were out so up there. I have more to put in those bags to restock. Black pepper, if you know anything about Matt, he is obsessed with this stuff and puts it on literally everything in an abnormal amount. So we have a very big thing of black pepper. Poppy seeds, they're going in this bag that I gotta clean out. I bring vegetable oil with us everywhere, as well as Pam spray, because most of the places do not have that. We bring oatmeal with us just in case for some reason everything doesn't work. We can do that for breakfast. So this is a half box of fettuccine noodles, which actually, I think that this is gonna be trash. Yeah, I forgot. The oil got into that. That's why I didn't use the rest of that. Chicken stock, and it's basically empty. I don't even know why I put that back in here. So that's going in the garbage. Obviously, I got to do the Slappy Mama's Cajun seasoning. This is the one that leaked. This is beef stock, so he's going in the trash as well. But I normally bring those everywhere. Extra virgin olive oil, same deal. Most places don't have it. We travel with Cholula because Mr. Puts it on his eggs. Fajita seasoning, just so I don't have to buy it. I just bought it. Oh dear heavens. And this is why we check the bin. Noodles of sadness. Alright. Oh crap. So the bag burst open. So we're going to save some noodles. I'll put them in a Ziploc. We'll rescue some, and the rest will be in the garbage. Aww. They're good noodles, too. These are the angel hair, or thin spaghetti angel hair noodles. Alright. Oh, another noodle down. Oh, jeez. Now they're all over the floor. Okay. Those are going back in here. Let's see, what else? White rice, but we also do like the box brown rice. They both cook fine in that rice cooker. Again, more noodles, mainly because, look, the boys eat an abnormal amount of noodles. So I buy, normally the 2-pound boxes, that's just an extra 1 pound. But normally we go through the 2 pound to like 2.5 pounds of noodles. It's a lot of noodles. Come here, noodles. Okay. More black pepper. So this is another reason why we go through, just to see what we got. Honey. That's a must. It's like a random ingredient in a lot of things. It's also in those power balls. What else? Cornstarch. Again, random ingredient in a lot of meals, but most places don't have that, so we travel with it. This is boil in a bag brown rice. It's not my favorite brown rice, but if for some reason everything goes to crap, I can boil this, put it in my pot over there instead of using the rice cooker. Let's see. Chocolate making kit, because Why not? This is a bag of sugar. Again, it's needed in a lot of things that you make. A lot of places don't have it. Random payday, that's trash. Alright, and then I always travel with extra peanut butter cookies. So Matt likes peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies, meaning mix, like peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. And a lot of places actually won't have the peanut butter. They'll have the chocolate chip, but they won't have the peanut butter. So I just travel with extras just in case I need a mix up a version. All-purpose flour, same as the sugar and the other ingredients. A lot of places just don't have that, and I'll need, just a little bit for some different meal, so it's easier if I just travel with it as an ingredient. Syrup, travel with that for pancakes if we make them. This is that medicine bag I was talking about, but I need to go through that and make sure the dates on everything is still good. Oh, that goes as a piece to the rice cooker. Valentine's Day set. This is from my mom. It actually probably came with the chocolate set, and that's why it's probably in there, because I was maybe going to make them at one of the tournaments that crosses over Valentine's Day. That's probably exactly what it is. An extra Dijon mustard, so I make these King's Hawaiian rolls, little ham and Swiss sandwiches, and you have to use Dijon mustard with it. So I have an extra one. I think when I bought the first one, it was like buy one, get one free or something, so I just tossed an extra one in here. Worcestershire sauce, same deal. It's always a random ingredient and stuff that I make, so it's easier to travel with. Bouillon chicken cubes, same deal. This is just an extra smaller coffee mug in case we need one. And what else we got? This is the French bread making kit. Yes, we bring it. It has cinnamon in it, vanilla extract, because if you're not adding that in your egg for the French toast, you're missing out. Powdered sugar, regular sugar, and I think there's a little brown sugar in there too. So I keep that with us. And then a deck of cards, because why would this not be in with the spices and kitchen equipment? Okay. So, oh wait, I missed the box. Oh, and there's still noodles in here. Okay. This box is the random stuff. So we travel with popcorn, just in case they want a snack. This is tea bags. This is trash. It's the curly onions. They probably went with something. Let's see. Oh, this is all just extra tea. So it should probably go in here. Extra coffee. Some of the Airbnbs actually give us like a welcome basket, and that's what some of these have come from, which is really cool and nice of them. But I obviously keep them. Oh, and then that's what I was gonna say, which I guess some of them are in my spice bag. Normally I have a whole bunch, which I guess I'm gonna have to restock. I have a whole bunch of these ranch packets as well as the taco seasoning packets, just in case. These are bad. Just in case we get the taco shells and not the actual kit, and it doesn't come with it, or like I said, the boys eat a lot of meat, so normally I need like a little bit more of the seasoning versus a little bit more of the taco shells. And then Ritz crackers, which those have probably been in there for a while, so they are probably going in the trash. Yeah, we're out of date. Wow, they must have been in there a while then. It says best used by. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, June 2023. So those are going in the trash. Okay. So now we can reorganize a little bit and get everything. Actually, this popcorn is probably the same way since that's all on that side. And normally I don't touch the stuff already in a box. Okay, so now I'm going to repack all of this. As far as spice bag stuff. So I do carry a lot of probably what you keep in your kitchen. So like Italian seasoning is a must. I carry a ton of garlic powder, a ton of onion powder, because that typically goes on most of the dishes. Cinnamon, I love cinnamon. It goes in a lot of stuff. Chili powder. This is everything bagel seasoning. That's just kind of like a fun thing for on top of vegetables or like chicken, that kind of stuff. Poppy seeds, these go with that King Hawaiian roll, ham, and Swiss sandwich. I call them crack rolls, and they really are. They're super addicting. But poppy seeds go in there, so I carry that. Here is some of those packets. So this is a chili sauce, taco seasoning, and another ranch. And normally I have a couple more of those, so I'm surprised I'm down on those. And then Old Bay seasoning goes on fries. Cayenne. Spencer actually puts this in his ketchup. So we keep that. Looks like I'm good on these except for this garlic. We need more garlic powder. So I'm going to need to restock that. Otherwise, the things that, so we travel with these, but then we also, when we get there, we typically buy one of the sets of like the mayo, ketchup, mustard to have in the fridge. And then if I'm doing like Chinese dinner, we'll do, or like stir fry rice, we'll do yum yum sauce, as well as barbecue sauce of some kind. And that's pretty much like what I get as like base for the house everywhere we go. It covers a lot of the meals, and a lot of those like extra small ingredients if I find a meal online that I want to make. Normally, this is like a good amount for a traveling kitchen. It's like everything you would have in your regular kitchen, but just in these buckets. So the other two bins are all set. They're easy peasy because they're just appliances. So like I said, we bring our own water filter system, mainly because every place is a little different on where they get their water, and also what it tastes like, which I grew up on well water. I didn't notice the taste of anything or differences in water until I moved up to Pittsburgh and met Matt, and then I became like very hyper aware that water in different places tastes different. So now we have something that it can taste the same everywhere, and it's just cleaner and safer and kind of gets out all the nastiness that can be in water. And obviously, since we don't live there, we don't know who's on like a boiling water advisory or not, or any of that kind of stuff, so it just eliminates all of that. And then we travel with our own coffee maker and stuff, so those are in the two smaller bins. And basically, these 4 bins go everywhere with us. Matt will just pack them up in the truck, and then right when we get there, we offload these, and I can turn whatever kitchen into my home kitchen. So, yeah. So that is what I'm doing today, making sure all of this is stocked fully, and then packing the rest of my stuff, which this video actually helped me start doing it way faster than my normal self would do it, which would be way late tonight, even though we have to leave by 4 a.m. tomorrow. So thank you guys for that. I hope you enjoyed it, just seeing kind of like how we prep for stuff. This actually ended up being longer than a mini episode, so I'm sorry about that. But thank you for following along on the journey. Next week we start back with our interviews. And I'll kind of mix in some of this type of stuff along the way, just because it is fun, but also it is hard to get some of those interviews scheduled on the weeks that we actually aren't on tournaments. So logistically, I'm still working on how to get up with some of the WAGs that aren't able to come to the tournaments. As far as like recording beforehand and recording them on their computer. So I think I have a test wife for that, and I'm very excited about that. But I'll keep you guys posted, and until then, it'll be 1 episode a week, mostly Thursdays, again, depending on what's going on. We have a Instagram account. It is Random Kitchens Podcast, just to keep you guys informed on what's going on and when episodes are dropping. So go follow that if you can. Please leave any likes and comments down below. Did you like this? Do you like this kind of videos? Let me know. And subscribe if you haven't already. But Thank you for following along, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.